Alright guys, really quickly before this video starts, this video is actually sponsored by Sigma. Sigma is a clothing brand that was founded in Tahiti, and they make really cool shirts and other clothing items just like this one right here. This is my personal favorite that I've got on. They're really big on sustainability, so their shirts and all of their clothing items are made out of 100% bio-cotton. They also have a really cool message, connected by the sea. It's on this shirt that I'm wearing right now, and it's basically just talking about how, you know, the Polynesian islands were miles and miles apart, but we're all connected by the ocean, and our reliance on the ocean in terms of for spearfishing and fishing. You know, we take a ton of natural resources from the ocean, and so we're all kind of connected by that. But yeah, these are really cool shirts, and the cool thing about Sigma is that each design is different and each design is limited edition. So once the design is sold out, it's gone forever off their website and out of all the stores. And right now in Hawaii, the only store that has these shirts available is Hanapa'a Fishing Company. So head on down there if you're on Oahu. If not, you can go to their website and order from them online. These shirts are super high quality, really comfortable, really cool designs. So go check them out. Sigma. Yes, sir. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going out diving with my friend Keale. We're gonna go try and shoot some fish because actually at the time that I'm filming this, the Chargers are playing tonight and I'm a huge Chargers fan. So we're gonna go out, shoot some fry fish, fry them up while we're watching the game, and yeah, hopefully the Chargers win and hopefully we're able to get some good fish for a solid meal tonight. But that's the plan. We're gonna go out. I'm gonna grab my 3-prong, meet Keale at the zone that we have. There's choke reds and koles around. But yeah, just gonna grab a few of those, cook them up, and enjoy the game. So I'll see you guys in the water. Shoots! Alright guys, first drop here. Like I said in the beginning, gonna be going for fryers today. So I'm just checking out this cave right here, and I see something hanging like just below the cave wall, and I realize it's an veil. So I line up and shoot one. Got a pretty good shot on him, and this is by far one of my favorite fry fish on the reef. Second only to a hole, I would say, personally, but it's pretty close. And I was just looking back in there, seeing if there was any more stuff for me to shoot, any more veils or pachis or anything like that. And I did see those toals, so I do end up going back to this hole again after this. But yeah, first fish of the day, solid veil. And I really love the colors on these fish. They're not just great tasting, they're really cool looking fish to me. It's got all those red spots and those bright red accents around their fins. Super cool looking. But like I said, I seen a bunch of toals in there with the veil as well. And toals are good fryers too, so I'm going back down, seeing if I could pick off one of those. They are also invasive species, so it's also good to get those off the reef. And I see a couple here, but they're not really giving me shots. They're kind of staying a little bit further back in the cave. So I kind of shift over to see if I can get a better angle on them. And sure enough, I see a toal coming over from the left side. And he starts moving over to the right, but he goes underneath the rock and I can't see him. And then he comes out a little bit there, but then starts kind of going back. And I stopped seeing him after that, but I'm kind of waiting for another toal to pop out. And then I look to my left, and way back I see another veil, so I line up, take the shot, and I yanked this guy out super fast. And the reason why I did that, you can't see on camera because it's so dark in the cave, but an eel, as soon as I hit it, the eel lunges for the veil, but eels' eyesight, it's pretty bad, so they rely mostly on smell and motion. So he misses the avail, thank goodness. And so I just ripped that thing out of the cave before the puhi can grab him. And yeah, got a second avail. And I was actually really stoked because usually this particular grounds right here, it has fish like toaos and menpachis and stuff. But I don't really see too many avails. Usually every time I dive here, it's like 1 or 2 maybe. But today, got lucky and actually managed to find a bunch. But I switched caves because that one I shot in twice already, so everything in there was kind of spooked, even the toaos. And I looked and I see some nice menpachi around here. That one that came up was like borderline shootable, so I kind of wanted to wait and see if there was any bigger ones. And sure enough, a bigger one pops out. So I take my shot. And get another nice fryer. This is for those of you that aren't from Hawaii, call these menpachi. Another type of red that we have here in Hawaii. Royce Get always likes to say, if it's red, it's dead. Because these two fish are probably up there as two of the more sought after fry fish on the reef for sure. Yeah, pretty good size one too. A lot of the times at this spot in particular, the menpachis can be on the smaller side, but got lucky I found this bigger one. And now this is actually Keale's camera. He goes down and you can see all these little toaos, or sorry, taapes inside the cave, and those are actually an invasive species as well. But he spots an avail a little bit further back in the cave, and I was actually watching him from the surface. You can't really tell from this video, but he actually goes like all the way inside the cave. I couldn't even see his fins. But he spots that avail right there. You can see it off to the right, a little bit further back. And he's going further, trying to close the distance a little bit. And then he takes his shot here. And this 3-prong is 8 feet. And he had to fully let it go all the way to the end to get his shot on this avail. So it was pretty far back in the cave, and he was, like I said, he went way back in there to shoot him. But yeah, another nice one. I think we're at 3 now, or 4. But here's back to me again, and I'm going back down once again, just same drill. And this is actually the same hole where I shot the other 2. I just went back to try and see if I could find another one. And sure enough, there's another one in the same hole, but he's way back there and I can't really get to him, or I can't really get that close. You can see I'm squeezing my way in there, watching out for that Waihana on the top right. And I realized he's not going to come any closer, so I'm like, okay, I might as well just take this shot here. So I line up, take the shot, and manage to stick him. He tries to swim over to the right side of that cave there, but I was able to get him off. And then he swims over to the right again, but once again just got him off that little lip there and was able to pull him the rest of the way out of the cave. Good thing there wasn't a puhi around, because I definitely wouldn't have been able to pull this avail out fast enough. But yeah, another good size one. And like I said before, by far top 2 favorite fry fish on the reef. And all good size ones too, and pretty shallow. A lot of my avail spots are a little bit deeper, so it's nice to kind of be able to shoot these guys a little bit shallower. This is only like 40 something feet maybe. Yeah, good size one there. And I spotted a kole, a good sized kole. A lot of the koles around this area were a little bit small. There's a few of them around, but they're on the smaller side, so I decided not to shoot them. But I saw 2 big ones, and one of them went into this cave right here. So I kind of followed him down, and he peeks his head out. So I line up, take the shot. And kole is also up there as one of the best fry fish. Like deep fried, it's definitely top 4, top 5 of my favorite fry fish on the reef. And fun fact, these guys are actually really expensive aquarium fish as well. Yeah, real good size one there. And then finally, last drop of the day. I had seen an avail in this cave, but he was being pretty smart. He wouldn't let me line up. I would line up and then he would move to one side of the cave, and then I would try and line up again, and before I could take the shot, he'd move to the other side. So this time I knew he was gonna pop out on the right here, so I lined up faster than I usually do and took the shot before he could move, and managed to land the last avail. This one was actually pretty big. Definitely the biggest one of the day and one of the bigger ones that I've shot. Yeah, really good size one. And this one was, like, his head was red, but his body was bright white, silver. Yeah, you can see a little bit bigger one, bigger avail. Another cool thing about avails is that their scales are really small and they're super compact, so where it's almost just basically like skin. So you don't really need to scale them. You just gotta take the guts out and they're ready to cook just like that. Yeah, good size one. Something happened to his top dorsal fin too, but it looks like it healed. But yeah, stoked on the dive. Got all the fish that we needed to have a good fry up while we're watching the Chargers game. Yeah, super stoked. Let's get to cooking. Alright guys, we got all the fish here. Bunch of beautiful reds. All really nice size avails, and got a menpachi here. Bonus kole there. And this avail is actually pretty big. This is the last one that I shot. Yeah, all good sized fish. Perfect fryers. So I'm just gonna get these guys cleaned up and then cook them up. Yes sir. Alright guys, that is it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Super action dive, got all the fish that we needed, came back, cooked it up, absolutely delicious as always, and the Chargers won, so couldn't really ask for a better day. Succeeded in all fronts. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to check out Sigma. Their shirts are super sick. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. I'll see you in the next one. Shoot.